Picture this. A massacre is definitely happening. Children are screaming, soldiers are shouting, but this painting shows none of it. No blood, no swords, no chase. Your focus is drawn to just one mother, frozen in shadow, holding her child like a secret, and then her eyes, looking straight at you. This is the Massacre of the Innocents, painted in 1824 by Léon Cogniet. It's from the Gospel of Matthew. King Herod, afraid to lose his power, orders every boy under 2 to be killed. This is the same story that sends Mary and Joseph fleeing to Egypt. But here, there's no escape. But Cogniet doesn't paint the massacre. He paints the moment just before. The mother sits on cold stone, her back to the wall, nowhere to run, just seconds left, if that. Her body shields the child beneath her arm. One hand covers the child's mouth. Gently, desperately, she doesn't move. She hardly breathes. Her head is turned just slightly. Cogniet frames her low in the scene, boxed in by stone. The architecture crushes inward, like the walls are closing around her. And her eyes are locked on you, like maybe you could help. Léon Cogniet wasn't known for religious paintings. He was a historical painter and a portraitist, a teacher more than a revolutionary. In fact, he rarely painted anything this bold again. He created The Massacre of the Innocents when he was just 30 years old as part of a series for École des Beaux-Arts, but this panel was never meant to be the centerpiece. It wasn't even meant to stand on its own. And yet, it's the one that still stops people cold. Why? Because Cogniet did something unusual for the time. He left out the heroism. No angels, no rescue, no sentimental gloss, just fear and silence and inevitability. In an age when French art was filled with classical heroes and historical drama, Cogniet turned the volume all the way down and made you feel the horror through stillness. He taught some of the greats, including Jean-Léon Gérôme, but this came out of somewhere deeper. None of his students ever made anything like it. This is a painting about what isn't shown. In the distance, if you really look, there's a red blur of soldiers dragging children away. But it barely registers. Cogniet hides the violence. Instead, he gives us this one woman, this one terrified mother, alone. And that's what makes it unbearable. He strips the story down to its raw nerve. A mother trying to buy just one more moment for her little son. There's no motion, no struggle, just tension, just stillness. Lit like a stage, but no one's performing. This, my friend, is the moment before the curtain drops. The mother's silence screams louder than any action scene. Her gaze locks you in place. You can't move, you can't help, you can't look away. Actually, maybe for your mental health, that's why you have to look away. If you want to see it for yourself, The Massacre of the Innocents hangs at the Musée des Beaux-Arts in Rennes, France, not far from Cogniet's birthplace. It remains one of the most quietly devastating works of 19th century French art. If this kind of art, the kind that stays with you, hits the mark, subscribe for more. I'll be sharing more paintings like this, not always loud, but unforgettable once you've seen them.